Are you telling me that this whole time my stream wasn't streaming? So you're telling me I went through like, bruh? You telling me I went through like? Are you telling me that this whole time my stream wasn't streaming? So you, bruh, through like, that's so dumb. That is really dumb. Okay, that's weird. So we're now have a dilemma because supposedly my stream wasn't streaming throughout the whole time, when especially when I went live. And I put it on auto start, so I didn't have to worry about it. And it was like literally telling me how long I've been streaming for. Wow, that's so dumb. How long have I been? Now I've been streaming for an hour, and it wasn't even like putting it all on live. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Anyways, we'll count it this one as like technically now the streaming hour. If you guys never seen Briscoe Park, it's basically like a channel. It's a channel where like uh they document like I guess not document, but more like do investigations of like different locations. The main cameraman does. Oh shit! Oops, I almost said something. And then basically they investigate locations, abandoned houses, abandoned structures, and in each one of them they put a description which explains that something is following them or watching them, and they try to investigate or try to make contact with them. They would always disappear. So I personally stopped at 10, but to give you a rundown, this is the first episode called Barrel. Just to make sure that, I give you guys the rundown. And I'll do a small recap of each episode, each tape. But also, another thing you should know that tape 4 is technically the starting point of this channel. And there is no like tape 1, 2, and 3. Just they go straight to 4. And you'll probably see some like little Easter eggs like, oh, somebody was there. Or just small little clues. Weird houses, weird structures, and each one of them looks abandoned to some. Also, our main character never speaks. Yeah, for some reason it was saying that it's streaming, but like literally it was showing on my YouTube channel that it was still an upcoming stream. So if you also take a quick look over here, let's see if we can try to capture it. Try to find it. Oh, there it is. This is a sequence code. Okay. This sequence code somebody has figured out that what it means is I googled it and it leads to CIA document stuff, and it talks about different universe and kind of like how the video looks like a dream maybe. And yes, in some way, the videos do seem like a dream. Like these are like moments in like whenever you're going through REM sleep and then you start dreaming, you start seeing these kinds of dreams like, oh, like I'm walking in the middle of nowhere and then I enter an abandoned house. That's what the whole method or idea is behind it. But in a way, whenever it explains about it, what the person's trying to say as well is like the whole universe things, these are probably in some way like interconnected universe where there's buildings or structures that are abandoned, and in some way there's like some kind of paranormal aspect to each one of them to some extent, like people watching and things following and watching our creator or like our cameraman, or as you'll see in a second, so there's one instance of paranormal. Oh, this rat. That was perfect. That rat, the way the rat ended up, that was so perfect. Yeah, like right there is an instance where something paranormal or something invisible that you cannot be seen by the naked eye just passes by our main character and starts running up the stairs. So some kind of force, and you can feel it, like you can hear it, like the force that's trying to push towards them, that it's trying to run past them. It's in some way, it's some kind of paranormal experience. With an hour creator. Now, that's the first episode. And now the other episodes are the same kind of feel to it, like all the way till like I stopped at like episode or tape 9 or I think I stopped at tape 9. I do remember seeing this one right here, but to give it in lateness to give it to more updated to where I'm at, and because I want to catch up to this video, and this is probably the best way I can do that. In each instance, this man goes into a house. He experienced some sort of paranormal that we see like eyes from a faraway distance, or like some being like sitting in a couch, and then like as like if you could catch it by frame, and then basically our player or like our cameraman runs away and never to return there. Each tape gives like a synopsis at the description stating submission statement, no disturbance detected beyond last distance documented. Follow up not required, or follow up may be required. And it'll be the same thing throughout each episode or like each tape. Now, I believe the best way to watch each of these videos is probably to watch it like these structures right here, these videos right here. So we're gonna do that, just that. We're gonna just watch them. So I currently am at episode tape 10, which is this what it is. It starts at tape 10, and I need to catch up all the way till like tape 23. And this is just 30 minutes. Each video or each thing is like 2 to 3 minutes long, give or take. Like that, you see, something is looking at him. That's one instance of something looking at him. And whenever he looks away, or like he'll like try to zoom in, it'll just disappear afterwards. Like pair of eyes. Something is staring our cameraman. And as he gets closer, it stays there for a second, but then it leaves. There you go. Gone. Very strange. And just the turn again. And it's just so weird. Like these locations, they're just different locations around. Like who knows if it's around our world or it's just different dimensions. And he's just going in those directions and just checking out these places. It's so weird. Very weird. Wait, because it's actually raining over here. Weird, weird color. That could also be like something looking at him. Maybe like a little bit. Oh, and sheep. For some reason as well, after past episode like tape 10, we start seeing some weird sheeps everywhere. And it's just weird too. But they have some significance too. Sheeps are like, like we could be like our main character could be like the shepherd guiding these sheep as well. Or and also could be some other way too, since in some way it's paranormal. Sheeps could be like a sign of like you're probably lost and you need guidance in the right direction. So weird.